Obviously, the mind is different, but that attention to detail, knowing that, look, if we need to have water, let's call Dig, let's have aqua hydrate. But in that same sense, it's like, well, if we're gonna have a party, let's get Ciroc in there too. And if you're doing a dealish with Puma, let's have their branding around.
Absolutely.
Where did that attention to detail originate from? Is that, because I know one of the things you pride yourself on was like when you were working as a 9-to-5 employee, you were the best worker.
Yeah.
So is that where it came from?
I think that piece of it is innate ability. Innate is in me. And a lot of it is being the person behind people as well. And understanding how important my position has been in certain moments with, say, artists or actors, actresses, whatever, and making sure that person is taken care of. And it's also, I don't demand anything of anyone else that I don't demand of myself, right, Jay? So when I was a little girl, I always made my bed. My parents didn't have to tell me to make my bed. They didn't have to tell me to clean the bathroom. They didn't have to tell me to keep my closet clean, because it was just something I had in me. It's what I wanted for myself. I wanted things to be excellent. I wanted things to be together. And I think I always also took life serious. And sometimes when you're in these worlds, you're around these things, it's fun, it's cool, we kicking it. But for me, everything was serious because I was working for legacy in my mind. How do I be the biggest this? How do I present this way in front of my generation? And so every move was serious with me.
So, I mean, you grew up with some people, like obviously some people that, the world may recognize.
Yes.
And they were successful at a very young age.
Sure. Was
that like an inspiration to you? Like, all right, I see Omarion, I grew up with him.
Yeah.
He's made it in his life.
Sure.
That's pushing you to even go harder?
Well, I knew it could be done. I knew that it was attainable. I think when you're from the hood, unless you get out and you see things outside of that, you don't think that it's for you. You're boxing and kind of think that, oh, that's what happens on TV. That's what happens for them. And you don't know that it's for you. I mean, Ye has been living in LA for since I've known him. He always had the mansion in Hollywood since I went up. I was 20 maybe when I went up there. So this is attainable. I didn't walk in somewhere and was like, oh, that's beautiful for you. I always walked in somewhere and was like, yep, need this. And so I don't know, a lot of my brain was bravery and blind bravery, because I was just like, let's go for it.